What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Disney Cars review. Today I am going to be reviewing Luke Pettlework's, suggested to me by T-Toys Reviews, TY. Thank you, T-Toys, for suggesting this amazing diecast. And without further ado, let's get right into the review of Luke Pettleworks. Right off the bat, you can tell he is a pit crew member of the Team Dinoco, as you see right here, here as well. If you start at the front, you can see he has a little smirk, and that's also a mouse plate. The forklifts, the lifts aren't that detailed, but you know what I expect from a car this size. On the side, you get the Dinoco logo with red rims, pretty interesting, colored windshield, and this piece right here on mine, it looks like to be a separate piece. That's pretty interesting because you see the little crack between this and the main body. These bumps right here are basically where he keeps his tools. Dinoco on the roof. Very nice. There's a little chip right there. I accidentally did that. I accidentally dropped him one day. Wasn't really happy I chipped him. But that's actually the only chip on him. And on the other side it has Dinoco on it. And something very interesting, it's rivets instead of screws, because sometimes if on pitties you get screws on them, like here's Jessica for example. On her base she's held in by a screw, but he is not. I think it mostly depends on like the model and the size of the pitty. That's my suspicion. It depends on the model and size of the pitty. On the base you get some coating, very crammed right here, Disney Pixar, made in China. Like you get about 3 coats. You get one there on the back axle. You get one there. And then you get another coat here. So it's very crammed. And just to let you know, this is a 2014 release. I believe that was the last time he was released before this year. It was 2014 and 2015. And now, let's go into comparisons. So here's Jerry drivetrain, pitty of tank coach. And this is the Y pitty. You can see he's pretty chipped up. I got this one back in the Racer-Rama series. So, makes sense why he's pretty chipped up. And this is actually the only wide-bodied pitty I own at the moment. And just to show you, on the base of Jerry drivetrain, all you have is Disney Pixar China. No coating, nothing else, just that. So you can see the big difference between the years of Mattel. You can see his base is a lot more crammed. It's kind of disappointing because like when Mattel wants to put detail on like the bases of the cars, they won't have that. They don't get that much room now. Here is My Name's Not Chuck. Basically the same model, but not quite, because this one's a unibody and different expression, so technically not considered the same model, but the same at the same time, if you know what I mean. That's pretty interesting. His windows are a darker shade of gray, when his is like a sky baby blue, like the color of Sadie. And again, base is not as crowded as Luke's. Very interesting. But yeah, it does have that dates, that coating, but Jerry drivetrain doesn't. So that's also a pretty interesting feature right there. And last but not least, Sheldon Shifter. I believe that's his name. But I have a feeling I might be incorrect about that. So if you know this pitty's name, please correct me. But I know it's something like Shelly Shifter or something like that. Shift right. She works for Team No Stall. And she has a very surprised expression. His base, again, not as crowded. So yeah, you can definitely see what's the evolution of the pitties, and basically any Disney car of re-releases. Their bases just get more and more crowded, and I know a lot of you guys, same with me, are pretty annoyed by that, and I think we just have to face the fact that Mattel would just keep it that way now, just crowded bases. But I gotta agree, it looks a lot better having a clean base. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a lot better with a clean base than an extremely crowded one. So now, let's get into comparison with the other teammates. So here is the king. Very nice. The main character. Let's zoom out a bit. So let's put him aside. And then we got Gray, the Hodder. I think he's one of the only Hodders named, the racing Hodders named, besides Mac. I think Chick Hicks Hodder might have a name, but I'm not quite certain. Again, base is a lot cleaner. And this is like the 2000. This probably might also be the Racerama release. I'm not quite sure, because I got this from a friend, pre-owned by a friend, and he gave it to me. So I don't know where he got it, but I'm predicting he got it in the Racerama series. That's if. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was released in the Racerama series. And last but not least, Showgirl number 2, I believe. Number 1 was never released. This was back in 2016, I think. And the base is pretty crowded. So it does limit detail on the base. And now let's just show the whole team. Right here, we got the King. We got Gray. So there we go, a nice shot with all the team, besides Tex, Donico, and Mrs. the King. But you know, this is good enough. So yeah, that's actually it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. T-Toys, thank you for suggesting this video. It's fun making it. It's fun making any video suggested by you guys. So if you have any cars that you want to suggest to me, go ahead and I'll review it. And yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Again, T-Toys, thank you so much for suggesting this car for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.